100% Chance of Wine, sponsored by The Lodge at Columbia Point.
Today on 100% Chance of Wine, we're back out at Dineen Vineyards, and I'm joined by David, the winemaker. How long have you been with Dineen Vineyards?
I've been with Dineen Vineyards since 2017 now. I started as a viticulturist and then transitioned into the winemaking team. Now I'm the head winemaker here since last year, since 2020.
So what drew you to Dineen Vineyards?
Well, I'm from San Diego, California, so I went to Argentina first and studied winemaking over there, then came back here to the States and then went to Washington State University. On that transition, I was looking for a job. And I applied here and there you go.
Yes.
I started actually working here just by chance, random chance. And then I fell completely and madly in love with the project, so yes.
How does it feel, you know, the 90 acres of vineyard, working through that many vines and kind of handling everything? How is that for you?
I think it gives us the opportunity, the larger the vineyard, without exceeding a certain, I think a certain amount of acreage that you can handle and manage, the better for your wines, because you can pick and choose from which block and which slope and which, soil type, etc. You can start building the profile of your wines, how you want to make them based on what's out there in the vineyard. So we grow around 12 varieties, 13 actually, whites and reds, but we're predominantly a Bordeaux house. This means that we predominantly grow Cabernet, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and that's the way we want to actually, go for the winemaking styles. We are looking at an old world winemaking style, which is less intervention in the cellar and more in the vineyard.
Right.
Take more care of the vineyard, and then that way you don't have to do a lot in the cellar itself.
Right. What are some of the important processes that you guys make sure to take in the vineyard to make sure that's less time that you have to spend once the grapes are picked? Well,
yeah, I mean, from pruning to harvest, we're very diligent and very straightforward to the plants that we make the year previous, and we try to follow all these base block plans that we build so that we can achieve a really good goal. Always, there are variables as a vineyard manager, as a viticulturalist, that you don't have control of, but whatever we do have the control, we try to control it as best as we can, right?
Right.
So that way, it guarantees us to a certain point that we're going to get really, really good fruit and really good crop.
And you guys just got a certification as well?
Yes, we in 2020 we acquired our third-party sustainable certification. So this was actually acquired by Lodi Rules for Sustainable Wine Growing, which encompasses more than 100 different standards and rules, separated into 6 chapters that go all the way from the business management part to the human resources, also into the practices out there and the environmental stewardship. So we were very proud that this was more like a test, and we saw that we were doing things right and that we didn't need to do a lot to actually get there. They were also very, very impressed because they rarely see farms that take such good care of their practices in the first year. They see developmental farms that go through a 5-year or 6-year process to get there, but it took us 1 single year to do it, and we're very, very proud of that. Yeah.
How important was that you guys made sure that you had that certification?
Well, to us it was very important because, as I said, it was more of a test for us and see where we are standing there, right? Because the land that we have here, it's only for a very short period of time, hours. And then we need to pass it to our kids and their kids after, right? So we want to make sure that this land stays the same or is a better piece of land in the future for them.
Are you excited about what this year holds for the wines that you're going to make this year?
Very, very excited. We have a lot of surprises for all of you folks watching. So yes, we are coming back into making more varietal wines and not too many blends, which is going to be fun to do, because that actually, you know, I think that represents and actually enhances what we have in this site to offer.